Hello there, my friends. I sure am glad we're doing these lessons together. This is lesson 191. And here's a theme you've heard over and over and over again. I am the Holy Son of God Himself. You will notice that many of these lessons begin with I am because we're doing a major rewiring about what it is we think we are. And this is the most effective way to declare it. I am. So here is your declaration of release from bondage of the world. And here as well is all the world released. You do not see what you have done by giving to the world the role of jailer to the Son of God. That's all of creation. What could it be but vicious and afraid, fearful of shadows, punitive, that means punishing, of course, and wild, lacking all reason, blind, insane with hate. And if you look around, there does seem to be a lot of that. So what have you done that this should be your world? What have you done that this is what you see? Okay, here's what it is. Deny your own actual identity, which is basically love and all the good stuff and everything, and this is what remains. Only things that are fear-driven remain, because fear is the absence of love. And if we declare that we are not love, okay, what is that then? We declare we are the absence of love. You look on chaos and proclaim it is yourself. There is no sight that fails to witness this to you. There is no sound that does not speak of frailty within you and without. No breath you draw that does not seem to bring you nearer death. And no hope you hold but will dissolve in tears. Okay, deny your own identity and you'll not escape this madness that induced this weird and unnatural and ghostly thought that mocks creation and laughs at God. Deny your own identity, pretend like you're something besides love and eternity, and you assail the universe alone, which means, of course, attacking it alone, without a friend, a tiny little particle of dust against the legions of your enemies. Deny your own identity and look on evil, on sin and death, and watch despair snatch from your fingers every scrap of hope, leaving you nothing but the wish to die. The course is nothing if not poetic, if not attention-getting. Yet what is it except a game you play in which identity can be denied? You are as God created you. That's just a fact. All else but this one thing is just folly to believe. In this one thought is everyone set free. In this one truth are all illusions gone. And in this one fact is sinlessness, innocence, proclaimed to be forever part of everything, the central core of its existence and its guarantee of immortality. So if you'll just let today's idea find a place among your thoughts so that you sometimes think, what if I am the Holy Son of God and you have risen far above the world and all the worldly thoughts that hold it prisoner, because worldly thoughts are fear-driven thoughts. And from this place of safety and escape, you will return and set it free. For he who can accept his true identity as eternal love is truly saved. And his salvation is the gift he gives to everyone in gratitude to him who pointed out the way to happiness that changed his whole perspective of this world. So one holy thought like this and you're free. You are the Holy Son of God Himself, not later, not when you get improved, now. And with this holy thought, you learn as well that you have freed the world. Remember, the world that you experience is a construct in your mind. So naturally, if you change the thinking in your mind and free up your thinking, you free up the world that you are continuing to make out there as a big movie. So you have no need to use it cruelly and then perceive this savage need in it. You set it free of your imprisonment. See, remember, inner and outer are the same. You will not see a devastating image of yourself walking the world in terror, with the world twisting in agony because your fears have laid the mark of death upon its heart. So be glad today how very easily is hell undone. You just need to tell yourself, I am the Holy Son of God Himself. I am a unique expression of love and peace and joy. I am latent love, shall we say, materialized, expressed. I cannot suffer. I can't be in pain. I can't suffer loss, and I can't fail to do all that salvation, finding my way home, asks of me. And in that thought is everything you look on wholly changed. A miracle that becoming aware of love has lighted up all dark and ancient caverns where the rites of death echoed since time began. For now time has lost its hold upon the world. The Son of God has come in glory to redeem the lost, to save the helpless, and to give the world the gift of His forgiveness. Remember, the Son of God is all of us collectively. Who could see the world as dark and sinful when God's Son, this awareness of ourselves, has come again at last to set it free? So, you who perceive yourself as weak and frail, with futile hopes and devastated dreams, born but to die, to weep and suffer pain, hear this. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. There is nothing you cannot do. You play this game of death, of being helpless, pitifully tied to dissolution in a world that shows no mercy to you. Yet, when you accord it mercy, will mercy shine on you. Then let the Son of God awaken from his sleep, and opening his holy eyes, return again to bless the world he made. It began in error, but it will end in the reflection of his holiness, and he will not sleep anymore and dream of death. So join with me, this is the author of the course speaking, today. Join with me today. Your glory is the light that saves the world, so don't withhold salvation any longer. Look about the world and see the suffering there. Isn't your heart willing to bring your weary brothers rest? They must await your release. They stay in chains until you're free. They can't see the mercy of the world until you find it in yourself. See, they just emphasize over and over and over the oneness and the connection of everything. They suffer pain until you have denied its hold on you. They die until you accept your own eternal life. That's because we're making up our own movie and we're making up the characters in it. You are the Holy Son of God himself. Remember this, and all the world is free. Remember this, and heaven and earth are one. This is both poetic language and exactly meaning what it says. So keep this in mind. This is the same as the lessons that are entitled things like I am as God created me. All of these I am, trying to rewire us to something approaching and moving closer toward the actual truth of ourselves right now, not later, right now. Have a wonderful practice, and I sure will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.